But hopefully it should be a lot clearer than the last one I made anyway. I hope this is actually recording. Yeah, if I'm just chatting away to myself here and I've not actually clicked the record button, I was doing that. I don't know. What did it tell you? Okay, so that's not it. Well, I guess we'll find out when I push F8 at the end. I would have thought it would be up there, but apparently not. Oh, that's pretty sick. Here we play this. Oh, I'm just going to fold tens. I hate folding tens there. I don't think he was doing that with nines. So at best I was 50-50. Three-bet you messed up. Starting to speed up now. I get fairly short stacked here. Short stacked, short-handed. I'm just going to shove that. It looks weaker if I just shove than a normal 3-bet. Okay, well, go for a donk shove there. Wow, this is getting pretty quick. Not really a lot of time to think of what's going on. I'm pretty sure we're still playing on all 12 here, which is quite impressed. Honestly, we're fairly short stacked in some of them. You see, it's fairly short handed as well though. There's a few tables we've got some chips on. This guy should have just shoved probably. And just asking that guy a question on the sixes. If he calls, I'm basically just checking down, and he comes over the top. It's pretty easy to let it go. We can get him to fold. Well, at this level, I don't know if you would get players to fold sevens there. At the higher levels, you've got not a lot of fold equity, but you've got fold equity against people with a weak sevens. I've got to call that. I hope it's a flip. We'll never know though. Another nice turn card. Checked on the flop just for a bit of flop control. This min king raising. Not good when your mouse goes peak on. I'm just going to check for a bit of pot control there. Yeah, it's a nice turn card. If I bet and he calls, I've no idea where I am. Yeah, I'm just going to fold that there. Yeah, it looks very weak folding that ace there. But you don't get a lot of fold equity pre-flop against guys at this level. And it is playing a raggy ace when you're short stacked. I'd rather keep my chips and try and get my money in a nice 3-bet shove. And we're pretty sure we've got the best hand here, so if he's got a heart, we want to make him pay to chase it. And one thing with that ace there. Good mouse. Right, ace again. I'm just going to limp disguise my ace there. You call and see what that short stack up the top does. Now we're at the bubble here. And I'm quite impressed. I'm still on all 12 of them here. Obviously not doing great in some of them. But I did say well we're going to win it all. Yeah. I got to isolate that. I didn't see it was going to be an under raise. My plan was to limp the short stack shove, and then I could reshove get a bit of isolation. But obviously I didn't really see the size of the stack, didn't realise it was an undershove, and now I'm playing it in a 5-way pot. No idea how many tables were up on here. I'm not getting any nicer. 4 would be nice. This is going to be chaotic if we're still on 12 tables and then gets down to short-handed and all of them. It's just going to be flying around. What's that? 10, 12 big blinds. Ugh, I could shove that, it's a bit too early though. And I can reshove that. It's against the big stack at the bubble, I'm just going to let that go. I raised pre-flop, yeah I must have. Grab my mouse. Nice check. I'm pretty sure our ace is good here. I would raise this up, but into the big stacks, not usually a great idea. Especially at the $5 level. The big stacks are usually, not all the time, but a lot of them are willing to take scary flips or make bad calls pre-flop to try and just to knock you out and get them in the money basically. That's probably a bad 2.5x with King 10 there. Probably should have raised it more. Probably should have just shoved it actually. It's quite a nice flop for this. This guy, I've got a feeling this guy's at it. But as I say, there's not much we can do. 2 overs and a flush draw. I've got to call, and again, no idea where we are. I'd imagine he had some sort of pocket pair. No, I don't want to race that. I don't need to race that. I have no idea what's going on here at all. I'm losing track of which table switch. Is that the ace queen hand? No. Is that the ace queen hand? Stop. Oh, we're in the money there. Can stop giving me hands. Okay, now go. Oh, I've got a jerk. It's got to check. I've got a horrible kicker of it. Let me check that hand history. Okay. Whoa. No, I wasn't that table. What table was it? I've got to call that. Well, we've got him beat queen 8. I'm going to shove this now. I've got 13 big blinds. Looking for it's quite a strong raise from the short stack there. I really want to know what happened. That's maybe the table, is it? No, it's not the table. Shove that. That's maybe the table. I really want to know what happened to that. Ace queen hand. I'm sure this guy's a donk. But obviously pocket 2s isn't great. I really want to know what happened to that. It's not a table either. I know he's going to start flying around. I'm going to limp with that there. Yeah, 10 jack in the bottom's quite nice. And again we can reshove that. There's a chance that ace jack's ahead of his range. And we're still in 12. Whoa. No. I don't want to leave. Ace queen's ahead of that shoving range. I'm just going to check behind here actually. We're either miles ahead or miles behind now. Oh, we obviously lost our hand there. I have no idea what's happening with my aces. So sick. I'm going to fold that. Any king's beating us. I'm pretty sure when he calls on the flop and to lead it in the river, I'd be surprised if we had the better hand there. What the heck is going on here? Hopefully that guy's smart enough just to check it down. Very nice 3-bet shove hand there. Just going to shove that. Stupid mouse. I should probably check this again. Yeah, there's no point in isolating. Not in the bubble. What did this? I want to see that Muppet called with. Heckin'. Wow, this is so sick. Oh, I should have shoved that as soon as possible there. A tiny little volley bet with my full house. What are you doing, mate? I have no idea what you did that with as well. So we finished one in the money. I'm just going to fucking shuffle that. Fair enough, nice hand. Well, we're in the money there as well. 12 big blinds. I like it shoving here because this guy is going to be calling fairly light. And we're wanting to get a heads up against him. I think ace-6 is ahead of the shoving range there. Oops. That would be so sick if I managed to cash into all of them. Not looking too good at the moment in some of the tables. I've maybe got a bit of full equity there actually. It's an interesting shove with Queen 6. I'm just basically hoping I can get through that limper. The bubble here. And I'm going to have to look at the tournament history to check how the hell I've got on here. It's so frustrating when you make this, like you make a call or you shove all in and you're racing and you've no idea the result in the hand. It's a bit result orientated, I know, but it's still nice to know what went on. Oh, that's interesting. What are you representing? 6-7. I think that's such a bluff.